First of all, keep in mind that they change my voice because they want to suppress my videos. My message is that important that they go out of their way to target me individually. Those of you who've been watching my videos, you know that I have more important information in regards to these shootings than everyone else who posts. It's just the same old news kind of garbage. And I'm not some conspiracy theorist. I deal in the facts. Fact. There's 22 witnesses to people targeting me. Okay? Fact. I have a top martial arts challenge that next year, at the end of the year, will be 10 years. It's up to $10 million if I'm compensated, $60,000 if I'm not, for a sparring challenge. In one of these matches, I won in about 2 minutes. Okay? Only took 2 minutes. So how many of you think that in this country, where all these martial arts try to pretend that they're important historically, that they wouldn't accept my challenge if they thought they could win? They know they can win. So I'm the top martial artist at the time. You know that for sure. And if you have any sense and any critical thinking ability, you can quickly see that I'm the top martial artist ever, and the top martial artist ever possible because of tech, breeding, and ill-gotten gains. So what had happened here in this incident is society is run by occultists. Well, how do we know? Well, why do cops seem like robots or something? Because they're using psychology. Now, what's psychology, right? It's military grade. Obviously, it's working pretty well to make them behave that way to that degree. Okay? It's working for the forces of evil. So it's military grade psychology. Now, it's hidden. Occult means hidden. The psychology they're using is hidden. Where does the word psychology come from? It comes from a pagan deity called Psyche that the occultists are a big fan of, right? Psyche and Pan, right? Aleister Crowley, for example, and his hymn to Pan. Okay, and Psyche is Pan's consort. Also the consort of Eros, where we get the word erotic desire, which is the only type of sexual relationship that is allowed in America. Those of you who don't know, if you think it through, you'll see that I'm right. Name one culture that promotes actual love and corporate sex and all this, churches. This is just, it's just theater arts. It's not actual love. Love is true love, right? It comes from the truth. So what had happened there is this person is in a state of mind that was induced by psychology and chemicals and materials and substances that change the emotions, the sentiments, and the behaviors of individuals and groups. Pretty straightforward. Okay? Anyone who doesn't start there is not telling the story. Okay, so I'm the only one truly telling the story. Okay, because other people who do start there, they're just controlled opposition shills. Okay, so what caused this person to do that has to do with the occult. It's bloodbath occult, right? 9 million people died of death. 9 million people starve to death and die of hunger-related issues every year, and 3 million of them are children. So that's around 10,000 a day or so. 10,000 children a day and 25,000 people a day. So it's a bloodbath global system. You might ask yourself, well, what kind of maniacs would be a part of this system and play stupid? It's basically everybody but me. If you don't separate yourself from guilt and complicity, like it says in Revelation 18, it says, come out of her so you don't share in her sins and plagues. Come out of the global system. Stop being a baby. Babylon, Babylon, baby line. Stop being a baby like your forefathers and come out of the corrupt system. You people are no better than that guy who did those things. One can make a strong case, and I'm not making it in this video, but one can make a strong case that what that guy did was best for those people who got killed, because they couldn't help but continue to be complicit with the system. That's the difference between a good person and a bad person. One of the core differences is that a good person says, be good. A bad person says, accept evil. It's that simple, right? What does the devil in popular culture tempt you to do? He tempts you to accept evil. He says, hey, be sexually immoral. Oh, it's no big deal. Hey, help them kill this person. Oh, it's no big deal. Go work for the government, the military, the police. Oh, go be a gang member. Go be an occultist. Go work for a corporation. Go be in a culture of the world, which is evil. The cultures of the world are part of the infrastructure of the global system. If the average Nazi soldier is guilty of Nazi crimes, okay, then you are guilty because you're part of the infrastructure. You're part and parcel. You're part of the problem. You're complicit. Complace. Think of the word complicit as complace. Okay? Complicit. Okay? Infrastructure. Okay? Make no mistake, you people have their blood on your hands as well. The difference is that that person took them away from their sin, okay, and you didn't directly. You're all guilty of cheating me out of my right to lead, guilty of being slack in your work, which makes you brother to one who destroys, Proverbs 18:9, okay, but at least he directly removes sinners from the scene. So when you look at this thing for what it is, and I challenge you to make your case without social norms. It was socially normative to put Jews in camps and gas them, to rape and kill Native Americans, to rape and enslave and kill African Americans, okay? Don't give me your social norm, bitch. That's some pathetic fucking dumb shit. I'm the son of 2 doctors, 1 a brain surgeon. I don't want to hear a social norm response. Dude, you just can't say those things. Wrong. Dude, you just said he's more right than the rest of us. Wrong. That isn't a valid response. Specifically, explain to me why you think you're less of a scoundrel than the suspect, if he committed the crime, is. Explain to me how you're not complicit. How you going along with the system isn't part of the process of continuing these mass shootings, which are the least of the problem. 9 million people starved to death. You think 9 million people died this year in mass shootings and homicides in America? No fucking way. But 9 million people starved to death in the world. It's a distraction. Oh my gosh, 1 or 2 people died. 1 or 2 people died. It's fucking retarded. 9 million people starved to death. And people are dumb enough to keep breeding. There's billions of people on the planet and they keep breeding fucking idiots on a planet with no possible moral path after I die, because there will not be another righteous person after I die, because no one will have a logical argument as to why they're righteous. Like, we sat there and were complicit with all the murders and rapes in the world from a long line of people like that, but I think I'm righteous. I think I should lead. I think I should lead. Okay? If you're not following a righteous person, or you're not a valid righteous leader, then you're not righteous. You're like, but I give to the poor. So did the fucking Nazis. Okay, that's neither here nor there. But I'm a patriot. So were the Nazis. I take care of my family. So did the Nazis. But you don't take care of their souls. You people are evil. The word evil is live spelled backwards. Maybe that's a coincidence. Then why is the word part, trap, spelled backwards? That's a coincidence. Why is the word saved, divas, spelled backwards? That's a coincidence. Why is the word cheat, see, heat, and see he at? Well, that's a coincidence. Why is the word justice, just ice? Let's see here. Africans, who are the main civil rights leaders historically, okay, come from a hot place. Northern Europeans and Europeans in general come from a colder place. Snow. There's no snow in Africa for the most part, right? But yet you think it's a coincidence that justice is just ice, and practice is pract ice, and malice is male ice, and cheat is see heat. You think it's a coincidence. Perhaps the word together, to get her, is a coincidence on a planet of organized fucking rape. Fume, F-U-M-E, emissions, the word missions. Position, poisonous, scrambled, place, P-lace, all that a coincidence, and you have nothing to do with it because you're just part of the infrastructure, like the fucking first, second, and third mate on a pirate fucking ship. We're on board, but we're not complicit. We look like them, we walk like them, we talk like them, we think like them, but we're not complicit. We're going to play stupid about the root causes of what happened, which is going to keep it happening, but we're not complicit. We encourage people to breed in the way the corporate state wants them to, but we're not complicit. Right? Fucking retarded.